Down 40 points. All right, dilemma. Would you rather get punched in the head by Mike Tyson in his prime or get kicked squared in the nuts by Bruce Lee? Oh, easy. Bruce Lee, without a doubt. Without a doubt. I would go to a sperm bank, have my sperm frozen before I had that happen. And, then I would still have my brain intact to intelligently be able to tell the woman that I ended up falling in love with why I allowed the greatest Asian of all time to kick me square in the nuts. Mike Tyson, I'd still have my balls, but I might be drooling on them afterwards as I sit there. That was a disgusting image. I didn't mean to say that. All right, for the Tyson choice. Oh, I'm sorry. Your hands are tied behind your back. Okay, now I have details. Your hands are tied behind your back. Tyson can wind up and is told to cause maximum damage to your head with one punch. It's going to be his famous overhand right. Yeah, no, fuck that. Fuck that. There's another thing, too, is there's way better footage on Mike Tyson than there is on Bruce Lee. For the Bruce Lee choice, you are spread eagle and cannot defend yourself, I assumed. You can only wear a European man thong to give you a semblance of dignity. I appreciate that. Bruce Lee is told to cause maximum damage to your manhood with one kick. He will get a running start. Do you choose Mike Tyson or Bruce Lee? I still got to go with Bruce Lee. You know what I mean? What is my quality of life going to be if Mike Tyson gives me permanent fucking brain damage, but my junk is still intact? All right? If Bruce Lee obliterates my dick and balls, but I've already frozen my fucking sperm, I could still have kids. I don't know. I let my wife fuck other guys, I guess. I don't know what to do at that point. But, I could still have my brain. But then my brain would be all day long in a loop going, you don't have any junk. You don't have any junk. You don't have any junk. Yeah, but you know what? If I still had my brain, I could be smart enough to figure out how to kill myself. All right, so I would go with the Bruce Lee. You know what would be funnier than watching me get kicked in the balls, spread eagle, wearing a European man thong? The only thing funnier than that would be the yell that I let out as Bruce Lee was running at me. I think it would sound a little like this. I think it would just be like, it would just and then watching my inner thighs flexing as I tried hopelessly to try to close my legs. Oh, that would be the worst, too. If your legs were tied spread eagle, immediately when you get kicked in the balls, you go into the fetal position. I would not be able to do that. Which I would think it would make your body stay in even more of panic mode, because when you go into fetal position, it kind of covers up your junk unless you have old man balls and they squirt out the back, right? At which point somebody walks by and accidentally kicks them, like when you fucking think you clear the door and you actually stub your toe. All right, that was disgusting. Okay, that's the podcast, man. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you to everybody that came out in Rochester. Thank you to all the guys at I almost said Rough and Rowdy. Everybody at Barstool Sports, Rough and Rowdy. I had such a great time. And thank you to all the competitors that showed up and entertained everybody. I had such a great time. If there's a way for me to get to the one in Kentucky, I'm going to be there. If I can't, I'm going to be watching it either in Connecticut or in Boston, Massachusetts, with a bunch of my friends. That's it. Old Freckles is in town this week. And I think my next date I have is in Las Vegas on August 18th, I believe. That's it. Go fuck yourselves, and I'll check in on you on Thursday.